What's up, y'all? We back at it with another chapter of Dandadan. Now, this is chapter 210. I'm just getting home, so this video probably won't have too many edits in it because it's late night and I got to work early in the morning. But I don't know how I feel about this chapter. I don't know if I like it or if I dislike it, because I kind of feel like we're starting from zero. And for those who have read the chapter already, you know where I'm about to get at, man. We about to dive into this chapter. I really just don't know how to feel. Let me know in the comment section, how do y'all feel about this chapter? Does it have y'all upset or what? Because this is pretty much like we starting the whole series over. Now, I don't know if this is a permanent thing or if it will change in the future. We're just going to have to wait and see. But you have it where the chapter starts off where the last one left off, with them performing the ceremony to restore Momo back to her normal size. You see that it was a success. She wakes up in her hotel room and she's trying to figure out what's going on. You have it where she's walking down this hotel room and she bumps into one of the hostess, and she says, you know what I'm saying, she says hi to the hostess. The hostess asks her if she would like some coffee. She says sure, and she asks like, yo, have you seen my guardian, the person that's supposed to be watching me? And he says, well, if you're referring to Seiko, she's in the hospital right now. She suffered some injuries, so she canceled her room, and you know, she's in the hospital. We can take you there if you like. So as that's being said by the hostess, you have it where Momo says, okay, cool, but also, you know what I'm saying, can you tell me what hospital she in, and also take me there? And you have it when Momo says, also there was someone in my room sleeping that I didn't know. I didn't bother her, but you know what I'm saying, there was a girl sleeping in my room. I just had to let you guys know. And we see that this girl is Dino Girl, you know what I'm saying, Ramona. And this right here proves to us that Momo lost her memory. Now, I seen someone say this in my comment section of my previous video, and damn, I don't know how you predicted this. I do not know how you predicted this, but damn, it seems as if Momo lost her memory. So you have it where she gets to the hospital. She's trying to figure out where her grandma is. You have it where Gigi and the grandma's fussing. Grandma, of course, Seiko wants to eat a certain type of food. Gigi is trying to tell her like, yo, the doctor said you need to take it slow. You need to watch what you eat. And she's like, yo, as if I listen to some old quack. Nah, I'm gonna eat whatever I want. Next thing you know, you have it where Momo walks in on her grandma and says like, yo, how did you get in the hospital? What happened? Why did you even come here in the first place? And within seconds, despite her injuries, Seiko was hugging her granddaughter, saying, you know what I'm saying, I'm glad you're okay. Of course, Momo saying like, yo, what's the deal? Why are you embarrassing me? And you could see that the relationship between her and Seiko actually grew since she met Okarun, because she had to rely more on her grandma. So more feelings were, you know, there. She realized her grandma, the stuff her grandma was telling her was true. But now that her memory is gone, she doesn't have that connection that she once had with her grandma. So while all that's going on, you have it where Gigi says, oh, Momo, you're back to normal. Can I give you a hug as well? Like, I'm glad to see that you're okay. So you have it where Momo looks at him and says like, yo, who are you? I don't even know your name. And that's what Seiko says, you don't recognize Gigi? And she says, Gigi, the kid I went to elementary school with? And that's right there where they're all realizing that Momo no longer has her memories. So that's why I'm curious, like, you know, what is it going to take for her to get back to normal? Is it going to be something simple like seeing Okarun that returns her memories? But you have it where it jumps to Okarun, and you see that he's training with the student of Seiko. And you have it where he's trying to stand on his head to get his chi to flow down to his head. He's trying to get his balance so he can control his chi better. You have it where he's also doing other training and other cleaning like Mr. Miyagi from Karate Kid, you know what I'm saying? But you see him doing all this different training to help focus his chi. You see that they're staying in some type of inn for free, and since they're staying in for free, you have it where this guy has Okarun doing cleaning. At the same time, he's helping clean the property, but also teaching him how to master his chi. And you have it where this guy goes to say, man, Gigi was able to master it so easily. If you can't even, you know, keep yourself from being pushed over by me, you got a long way to go. But of course, you have it where Okarun is constantly doing the stuff that this guy asks to help him focus his chi. And at the same time, he's thinking about, you know, Momo saying like, yo, will you be coming back soon? and it's obvious that he missed her and he wants to have that conversation with her that they were talking about before she left. And then you have it where the final panel shows, Momo talking to her grandmother as well as Gigi, and they're trying to explain like, yo, aliens and stuff are real, and she doesn't remember any of it. She's like, yo, there's no way aliens are real. So it seems as if she has lost her memories. Like I said, I don't know how to feel about this because it feels like we're starting over, unless it's one of those things where from the very moment she sees Okarun again, she gets her memories back instantly. That's the only way I think I could be okay with it. Otherwise, starting from ground zero and her not remembering any adventures that she been on, I don't know how I'm gonna. I just don't know how to feel about it. I really don't, man. But like I said, I hope it's just one of those situations where it's like 1 or 2 chapters, her memory returns, and she's back to being the girl that we know from from all this time. She has all her memories restored. Because like I said, I don't know. Then the fact that Okarun is training to get stronger and stronger, I'm curious what that weapon that he got from Seiko would allow him to do. And if he doesn't remember, and if Momo doesn't remember anything, I wonder if Zuma as well as the little boy. Now I guess it wouldn't matter for the little boy because he's so young, except he won't remember all the stuff that Zuma did for him. But I wonder if they lost their memories as well. I wonder if this is like a temporary side effect. Is it a permanent side effect? I don't know. It's just so many questions when it comes to this, man. I mean, all in all, it was an okay chapter. But again, it was one of those chapters that had me left with, I don't know how to feel. I don't know what to say about this. I just don't know. But you guys could let me know in the comment section. Do you think this is going to be a permanent thing? Do you think this is just temporary? What do you think about Zuma? Like I was saying earlier, also with the training that Okarun's trying to do as far as learning how to master his chi. Will you think that has something to do with the instrument that he got from Seiko, or is this just going to be him being able to tap into the power that he gained from using Turbo Granny's abilities? Like maybe like because of that, her power may lay dormant. Some of her power may lay dormant within him, and he might be able to activate it at some point in time. Because it's been quite a while since we've seen him showcase any abilities. We see that his body is in great physical shape because all the training he's been doing. As far as having powers to deal with yokai and aliens, we have yet to see any of that. But I'm just curious to know your thoughts, man. Let me know down below. If you like this video, thumb it up, please subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll catch y'all in the next one, man.